Hi there, hope you're doing well. Martin here, founder of Paradigm Shift. I'm going to give you a quick tour of our case study mocks and more pack. So this is something we provide in the same way, really, for each individual sitting. So don't panic, I've not got anything wrong. I'm recording this before the release of the live advanced information for either sitting in 2025. So we're going to look at last year's July 2024 mock exam pack because it's all going to be similar, but just obviously related to the relevant sitting. So yeah, don't worry. So on the left-hand side, this is how we organize all of our content. We have the learning path where you'll be spending most of your time. We do also have the discuss tab where you can see a few people asked questions last year and we were able to answer. And then that was hopefully useful to other students as well. But the learning path is where most of the action is. So we've got an introduction on how to use the mock pack, but the first main thing we provide is lots of quick fire questions on the advanced information. So for each individual exhibit, we provide loads of questions to get you working actively with the content. You can see here, got I think 12 questions just on page 4. You tick through, go to the submit screen, it will show you what you got wrong, and that will help you learn. It's much better than just reading the advanced information again and again. That can get quite boring. Here you can see is just a few ticks. That's because I was playing around before the start of the video, but that won't show at your end until you've completed the relevant set of questions. So this will get you really actively working with the advanced information. We have another section here that just collates our free YouTube video content for case study, so I won't show you that one. That is available obviously on YouTube anyway. It's just to make sure you've seen it. So the next exciting, in relative terms anyway, section is the advanced information summary, PDF and videos. So here we have lots of videos, one on each exhibit, but not too long for each one, where we go through in detail, line by line, we explain what we think is interesting and useful for the exam. And then we also provide you with a summary version of the full advanced information as a PDF at the bottom there. So you can just see, for example, Exhibit 2, we've turned it into bullet points basically on the most important things. Nice big text, lots of space around the edges if you want to add any notes and that kind of thing. So that was a particularly massive exhibit. That's why, yeah, it goes on and on. Apologies. So Exhibit 3, for example, what did we manage there? Yeah, 2.5 pages. So Exhibit 4, yeah, that's the accounts. So that's another quite long one. So later on, you get some of the shorter exhibits, for example, strategy and risks here. I think, yeah, we just condensed that down and reproduced some stuff from the advanced information because we can't really trim that down any further. But yeah, it gets shorter towards the end. So that helps you learn the advanced information. We then have the mock files. So question paper and answer pack. So I'll just show you quickly the answer pack just for mock 1. I won't do it 5 times, don't worry. But we've got the model appendices in, the correct answers. Very importantly, we've got the mark scheme, so you can mark your own work and see if you met the passing standard, which we explain how to mark and that kind of thing in the other resources. So you can look at that yourself. We also write out a full answer for all 5 mocks, writing up all the points on the marking grid to show you how to actually write it, because the marking grid just has the marks. It doesn't show you the headings to use, the sentence style, that sort of thing. So we do that 5 times. Not much fun, but it's very useful for students, so we will do that for you. We also include mock debriefs, so you can see we spend, on the first mock is always longer because we've got more to say in general, and then it's about 20-25 minutes talking you through how we created each question paper and answer pack, what we were trying to do in each mock, that kind of thing. We also provide you the exam room pack, so load that up quickly, a condensed version of the full advanced information. So you may have remembered I mentioned we had here the advanced information summary PDF. That's what we produce on an exhibit by exhibit basis. As you saw, some of the summaries got quite long. We produce that quite soon after the advanced information comes out to help you learn it. The exam room pack is designed to be shorter, and it's not exhibit by exhibit, it's by topic. So we went into all the different exhibits, found all the references to artificial intelligence, or the risk register or the strategic plan, whatever it is, summarised the media coverage, rather than exhibit by exhibit, it's on a topic basis. So when you're doing requirement 2 and requirement 3, it's all there for you on those pages. The examiners deliberately put clues all over the place on these topics to make you read the whole of the advanced information. But when we've been working with it for quite a few weeks, we can spot the themes and we can condense it. So we put it into a bullet point format with nice clear headings on all the different areas. So yeah, probably a bit more condensed than that first summary PDF that I showed you earlier. So that's a useful resource in the exam, obviously, but a lot of people like to read it as much as they can in the run-up to the exam because it's a nice condensed summary. The key point summary PDF, basically we go through all the answers and the mark schemes to the 5 different mocks and we produce a list of ideas. Obviously you've got to tailor these to your own exam, but we go through all the mocks. What do we think you could potentially always say in the revenue section or the context section? What should you be thinking about? What recommendations could you think about? That kind of thing. So this is really useful stuff that's very specific to the relevant set of advanced information. So we're nearly there. Don't worry, we have the sweeping up video, so about 15 minutes on this occasion. So basically, by the time we've done 5 mocks, we cover pretty much everything in the advanced information, but there's normally a few things that we weren't able to include, or maybe we thought again about how we wrote some of the mocks, that kind of thing. So we have a short video that goes back into the advanced information for the final time. Don't be too sad about that. And we just flag up a few final things, sweeping up basically, so that you have that plus the 5 mocks. It's really, very active, actively working with the advanced information. Final thing is, there's always a few little errors that creep through, unfortunately, because we don't have much time to create and check all the 5 mocks. So nothing too serious. We're normally pretty good. So here's the full sheet. So you can see, that was it. There's a few things in red. It doesn't mean it was disastrously wrong or it ruined the whole mock. It's just some of the more key points, like we said here, basically. So not too bad, given that we have to create, I think, over 100,000 words of text in quite a short time frame. So I hope that was useful. It will give you an overview of what you're going to get in your specific set of the Mocks and More pack. So once again, we just dipped into July 2024 just because that's already available at this time of year, early in the year, when we need to get this quick tour video done. But everything will be exactly specific to your sitting. So I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, let us know. Case study is a bit of a weird exam. The resources are very different to make the most of the advanced information and the fact that we've got the 3 requirements. We know pretty much what's coming up in terms of the sorts of things that are likely to be tested. So it's much more that we can prepare than the other exams, really, the other modules. But let us know if you have any questions on these resources or anything else that we produce. Always happy to answer any questions.